Hello, and welcome to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. Last episode we had focused on our oxygen, our spawn, that was completely overkill, but it is up and running, and we are adding a little bit of extra power. In this episode I'm going to be focusing, and what I want to focus on is starting to mine out the asteroid, right? Starting to get a bunch of this carved out, emptied out, and everything. Leaving our cold biomes intact, of course, because those can be useful in the future, and just kind of cutting everything else out. So, once we finish that, we are probably going to start working on getting Atmos suits up and running, and then once we have Atmos suits, we'll start thinking about maybe moving to the next island, or the asteroid with our teleporter. So, with that, let's start mining out this asteroid. So, during our kind of mining out of the asteroid, I noticed a little bit of an emergency situation. That being, our liquid reservoir has filled itself up, and I was not paying attention, and we are going to eventually run into the issue where people aren't going to be able to use their bathrooms. Actually, there's a lot of people right now that cannot use their bathrooms because they're full. So, to fix this, we are going to have to create a chlorine room, I think, as quickly as possible here. Now, to do that, we are going to need to do some quick emergency research. Way down here, we're going to need the memory toggle, which requires applied science. Okay. Well, we don't have enough time for that. We need a quicker solution. So what we're going to do is we are going to daisy chain a second tank for now. Yeah, we're going to daisy chain a second tank. That is pretty much... I think what we're going to do is create the bare bones idea of a... chlorine room. What in the... Oh god. Stop. Don't cancel. Don't deconstruct the pipe, please. I thought that was set to building only. Okay, mop this up. Priority 5. quick before it spreads to the whole basement. And sweep only. Yeah, they'll get that mopped up and taken care of. We're gonna sweep up. Liquid. Whoop. Get that swept up. Alright, okay. Let's cancel this digging just for now, real quickly. We're going to make a water lock. Only because I don't want... Does that have... Yeah, okay, I don't want to touch that. Alright, we're gonna do this. Build this wall back. And deconstruct this wall. And then we're gonna go base. Tile. Dig out that one. Tile. Just like that. Like that. Yeah. Okay. We'll let the little duplicants take care of that. Real quickly. Not interested. This snazzier red suit, I never gave to Stinky. I thought I did, but he never picked it up, which is really sad. So, the idea here is with chlorine rooms. Actually, we're gonna cancel that one, build that one. I'm gonna do the right one first. Just so we can create that bit of a water lock here on this step, so when the chlorine comes in, it doesn't start filling up the basement to our room. And I made the same mistake again. By breaking those pipes. So we're gonna mop all this up again and rebuild that, and we're gonna go into our deconstruct tool, and we're gonna set this just the buildings. Please and thank you. Stop deconstructing the pipes. Okay, how's our bathrooms and stuff looking? Not the best. Not the best at all. Okay, liquid, water, go. There's literally water, like, everywhere. Alrighty. Alrighty, there we go, okay. So, not a big deal anymore. All we're gonna do is do a 3 by... we're gonna do 6, just for now. This room is gonna be mostly chlorine, which should actually kill most of the germs. And I think to make this purely chlorine, we're gonna get rid of these other gases here real quick. And to do that, you can just you could just kind of fill in these gas pockets with tiles, right? And it just kind of deletes the gas. So we're gonna go ahead and have them build that up as well. Bam. And bam, bam. And one last tile that has gas. Come on, why is everyone standing idly by? Y'all can't all do this job? Okay. Oh. Stupid me. Okay, whoops. Gonna rebuild that bad boy. What just happened? Cancel everything you've just done. What have y'all deconstructed? Okay, well, the game just bugged out, and they told my duplicates to deconstruct the entire bottom floor. And I don't know what they deconstructed. Ah! Well, I guess we could take one positive out of all this. And it's the fact that I no longer have to worry about building the, the backup liquid reservoirs. Because they destroyed the old one and all the water inside is sitting right here. So that's cool. Not what I had planned. Definitely not what I had planned. But they should start emptying out this pipe. So yeah, cool, I guess. Oh boy. Okay. It turns out, luckily, since earlier I set my deconstruct to only buildings, that's all they were trying to deconstruct was, you know, just buildings. Which made repairing things that they were trying to break a lot easier. Alright, well, in that case, you know, our liquid reservoir is still pretty darn empty, so I think we can go back to emptying out our, our asteroid. So, we're gonna get started on that again. Alrighty, so I noticed another issue as we were mining things out, and that is our thing set up here for, you know, outputting our brine, and our brine into our desalinator and water into our oxygen machine has other liquids in here, specifically polluted water, right? And if polluted water gets into our system, it'll come into the electrolyzer, and it'll be like, oh, wrong type, and it'll spit the polluted water out on the ground. And if there's polluted water on a tile over an electrolyzer, the electrolyzers just stop working, because they think they're at max gas pressure no matter what. Which is an issue, right? So what we could do is we could just empty out this entire tank, or we can just come into here, go into good old plumbing, grab ourselves a liquid filter. I found it, and I'm gonna put it right below there, and we're gonna have our pipe come out into there. It's gonna go up into there, and then we'll just have it spit itself out down here. And to power it, still have a bit of power on this line? Yeah, we do, we do. We're gonna do that. I'm really worried it's gonna output a bit of polluted water, so we're gonna cut that off for now. And we do not need this pipe anymore. Let's go ahead and do that for me. We're gonna disable this building. And you're gonna unequip your suit, please. And we're going to deliver that back into that dock. Hey! Hey! Where are you going? It's building time right now. That's not what we're gonna be working on. Thank you. We got Bubbles here. Bubbles taking the initiative. Amari's taking initiative. Stinky, the best and the brightest, has come and helped us fix this issue. With that, we're just going to let them build this up real quick. And my plan is we're gonna have all the liquids come through this filter, and then the filter is going to output only the brine upwards, right? And everything else is gonna get spit out the bottom, right? Technically, we could have clean water also come into the system, but Not a big deal. We'll just let brine come in. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna say liquid. And we're gonna say I skipped it. It's up here in the B's. Brine, right? And then come back down here and plug this bad boy back in. That's a good thing too, because we have a bit of polluted water right there. There you go. So now only brine will come in, come through our desalinator. Also, we're gonna set this desalinator up to a higher priority. We're gonna do about 9, because it's gonna fill up with salt eventually, and if it fills up with salt, the whole system shuts itself down until someone comes in and empties the salt, right? So, alright, well, we fixed another issue. So, we're gonna go ahead and get back to digging out our little asteroid here. Alrighty, well, it is taking a lot longer than I was hoping for when it comes to carving this asteroid out, but I've gotten a pretty good chunk of it carved out, and I'll probably do majority of the rest of it in between episodes off screen. But just so we can get another thing accomplished this episode, I'm gonna cancel that out for now. We're gonna probably go take a look at our other asteroid for now. Just hop on over and have a quick little peek. Now, at any time, you can always go to your star map and you can take a look at your planets. This is how I was able to know that I had a cool slush geyser and a cool salt geyser on our main asteroid somewhere. And one of those 3 question marks are going to be the asteroid that we can teleport to and send and receive items from. Right, so what I usually do, I'm not one to overdo when it comes to how many duplicants I have, right? I tend to have a smaller amount of duplicants, and things do take longer, but it's less I have to worry about. Plus, also, I like to build individual bedrooms, and once you start having tons of duplicants, it's hard to fit it all. But with that in mind, what we're going to do is do that, and so they can have access. We're going to look at our destination. Here we go. It's called Greasebo. We do like a good old Greasebo. Metallic caves, metal rich. We got a minor volcano, liquid sulfur, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and oil reservoir. Surface of the planet looks something like this. And If we go ahead and we're gonna go send over Stinky, right? Because he is our... Well, actually, real quickly, is Stinky gonna go to sleep soon? Stinky is gonna go to sleep soon, so we are going to wait till after he goes to sleep. One quick thing is, if you inspect a lot of these pre-built structures, you can get little what's called data banks. They're used for research in the future. Research that is the orange color to make data analysis research. So it's good to just get a couple of them stacked up now. Also, if you're interested in lore, it also adds a bit of lore every time you inspect something new. Or at least most items have lore. And as you can see here, we're having to empty the desalinator for the first time. Looks like he wasn't able to finish it, so hopefully someone finishes it soon. But it is morning time, and Stinky is out and about. We'll let him finish the desalinator, and then we'll go send him over to the other island and see what he discovers. Alrighty. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna go and select Stinky. And pop his bad stuff in there. We're gonna teleport him over. Let's see this in real time. There he goes. It'll automatically take you over to your other side. Our Stinky's gonna come on out of here. We're gonna immediately inspect this. We're gonna set this to edible. Priority 6. And we come over here and see destination. That's how we go back to our other planetoid. So our immediate surroundings is we are not very far from the surface, right? And that means that, you're right, this asteroid's a lot smaller. It's also a lot colder, right? Down below, there's going to be a good amount of heat because there's a big oil biome down below, which will be really useful in teleporting back over to our starter asteroid for plastic manufacturing and eventually petroleum for rocket ships and such. Cooling loops for our refineries, right? But we're going to finish this episode off by defrosting a friend. I'm going to come on over here. First of all, we're going to inspect this. So, Stinky has made an amazing discovery. A barely working Cryo Tank 3000 has been uncovered containing a lium inside in a frozen state. Stinky was successful in thawing lium, and this encounter has filled both duplicants with a sense of hope, something they will desperately need to keep their morale up when facing the dangers ahead. Let's take a look at lium here. Oh, they're gonna do a little jump. Silly. So let's check out Liam's bio. Personal interests, operating and supplying. He's a biohazarder, he's a vomiter, he's super productive when he's overjoyed. Doesn't seem like anything too bad. He's got a +4 in machinery, a +4 in strength. And ancient knowledge, right? Starts with skill points. Can be super productive. Liam seems pretty well balanced. Now, when you're in your skills menu, they separate it by asteroids, right? So if we take a look at Liam here, Liam loves to supply, and Liam loves to be an engineer, right? Which is amazing. However, Liam is going to be our starter duplicate of our second asteroid, so he is going to be focusing on digging and building. Just for now. And only just because, right, we need that ability. I'm gonna demolish this real quick. We need that ability to dig out some area and get some starting construction up for Liam here. Let's speed up at this point. We need a bit of dirt, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna deconstruct these tiles here. Nope, not that tile, just this one. And this tile too as well. Should be fine. That should give us access to the mini pod. Mini pod we're gonna take a go ahead and place right about here in our main room. And get that bad boy set up, and we are going to inspect and activate. This should allow Liam to activate his new skills, as well as everything when it says you have new principles available. I can either print them on this asteroid or at future asteroids as well. We should now have that. So what we are gonna do first is, just real quickly before the end of this episode, we need to set Liam up with a good old bedroom, which I think we can utilize. Well, first of all, we could go ahead and put a cot in this room, and we can mine this stuff out here. And get a mess table set up in here. So then this can be his bedroom, his great hall. It actually should be a great hall, I believe. Nope, it's a mess hall. I don't think this gives enough decor to be a great hall. And then we will set his bathroom up over hither. So we'll just do... well, we're just gonna go ahead and place normal tiles, like so. And you gotta be careful when you're digging on islands with mud, because mud does fall like sand. And if I happen to have like mud up here, it would cause all this water to fall down and... well, actually... not a terrible idea to have all that water fall down, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if we let all that water come down here, we can go ahead and get a pitcher pump set up for things like a, for the bathroom, right? So go ahead and let Stinky and Liam. They do not have a bathroom, so Stinky, he's gonna get sent back. All right, we're gonna do schedule. We're gonna throw Stinky onto the other schedule just for now, just so he'll go teleport himself back and hopefully make it back home before he pees himself. Teleport. Get out of here, Stinky. Go home. Don't pee yourself. I believe in you. Yeah, okay, I get it. You gotta breathe. That's not the issue right now. What you need to do is make it to your bathroom. Come on, come on, come on. And there you go. He made it. He made it. We'll go ahead and throw him back up here onto his own. And we'll go back up over to Greasabo. Check on Liam here. Now Liam's by himself, so he's got a bit more work to do. But go ahead. We'll set the outhouse here. We'll put the sink here, and we'll put in the little door. But first, we're gonna let him mine this out so we can get the water down here. Okay. Alright, so immediately, outhouse, build that bad boy over here. Hurry up, Liam, before you pee yourself. Yep. You're building the bathroom that that you need to use. Don't worry. There we go. Then we're gonna go ahead and build ourselves a wash basin, which he is gonna have a bit of food poisoning germs, but go ahead and fill that up. I'm gonna have him move over here, and we're going to disinfect this. And that should be good to go now. Nice. Go ahead and dig out the rest of this, let the rest of the water fall. Now Liam's got himself a little bit of a mess hall, bathroom, bedroom, and we're gonna slowly but surely turn this place into a livable space, much like before. Alright, so with that, that's gonna be the end of today's episode. As I said, in between episodes, I'm most likely going to go ahead and mine out a larger chunk of the asteroid here. As you can see, the other edge is over here, and this edge is over here. And next episode, I'll go ahead and show off anything of interest I may have discovered, and we'll probably be focusing on getting the secondary asteroid up and running. So with that, I hope you all have a nice day, and I hope to see you on another video. Please remember, like and subscribe, and I'm at university, so publishing a video every day may be a little bit difficult, but if I don't publish a video one day, it's definitely going to be up the next day. So just always hop on my channel every day if you're interested, and I should have a video up pretty frequently. So good night, and see you next time.